Welcome to Coins History, the ultimate treasure trove for coin collectors and history lovers. Collectors are paying thousands for these tiny silver treasures. Watch closely, you might have one hiding in your pocket change. Thanks with love for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Coins History for more jaw-dropping coin discoveries and treasure hunts. Coin 1. A quiet morning. A cup of coffee in your hand. Loose change sitting on a table. Among those coins, a single $quarter rests silently, waiting. No shine that screams wealth. No gold glow. Just a normal-looking 25-cent piece. But what if that coin carried a secret so powerful that collectors across the United States would fight to own it? What if that ordinary quarter was actually one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins ever discovered? Today, you are about to hear the full story of one of the most searched, most discussed, and most mysterious modern coins in American history. The United States of America Great Smoky Mountains $quarter from the year 2014, bearing the D Mint mark. An actual coin tied to proof-level quality, extreme rarity, and explosive collector demand. This quarter comes from the legendary America the Beautiful Quarters program, historic series that honors the most iconic national parks and natural landmarks in the United States. 56 designs. Years of releases. Millions of coins. Yet among all of them, one design continues to rise above the rest in collector attention and long-term value potential. The Great Smoky Mountains. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park is not just another park. It is the most visited national park in the entire United States. Millions of people travel there every year. Families. Hikers. Nature lovers. History seekers. The park represents untouched wilderness, ancient mountains, and a deep connection to America's past. When this park was chosen for a quarter design, it instantly created emotional value before the coin even entered circulation. On the reverse side of the coin, the design tells a story. A traditional American log cabin sits quietly in the forest. Tall trees rise behind it, symbolizing endurance and time. The cabin represents early American settlers, survival, and independence. This is not just a picture. It is a visual reminder of how America was built. When collectors look at this coin, they are not just seeing metal. They are seeing heritage. Now let's talk about what truly separates this coin from millions of others. The D Mint mark. The Denver Mint is known for producing circulation coins, not perfection. These coins were made to be spent, handled, dropped, scratched, and worn down. They were never meant to survive in flawless condition. And yet, a very small number of these Great Smoky Mountains quarters from 2014 display astonishing proof-like qualities. These rare examples show mirror-like fields, deep reflective surfaces, sharp strikes, and incredible detail that rivals official proof coins. The contrast between the frosted design and the reflective background is stunning. Many collectors believe these coins were produced under special conditions or handled in a way that preserved their extraordinary finish. Some theories suggest connections to proof set quality standards, making them even more mysterious. In the world of U.S. coin collecting, condition is everything. Two coins can look identical at first glance, yet one can be worth face value and the other worth a fortune. The difference comes down to surface quality, strike strength, luster, and preservation. High-grade examples of this quarter are unbelievably rare. Most were destroyed by circulation before anyone realized their significance. Think about how many quarters pass through your hands every year. Gas stations. Grocery stores. Parking meters. Vending machines. Now imagine how many of those coins are scratched, nicked, or worn. For a 2014 D Mint Great Smoky Mountains quarter to survive untouched is nothing short of miraculous. This is why collectors call it a sleeper coin. For years, it existed quietly, unnoticed by the general public. Then slowly, specialists began to realize what they were seeing. Certification reports showed extremely low numbers at the highest grades. Auction results began to surprise people. Searches for rare $quarter coins surged across the United States. Coin dealers started paying attention. Investors followed. Serious collectors moved quickly, knowing that once these coins disappear into private collections, they may never return to the market. When one appears for sale, competition is intense. These coins do not sit unsold. They are hunted. Another powerful factor driving interest is the modern nature of this coin. Many people assume valuable coins must be ancient, silver, or gold. This quarter proves that belief wrong. It shows that modern US coinage can still produce legendary rarities. That idea alone has changed the way people search through their change. The emotional connection cannot be ignored either. Millions of Americans have personal memories tied to the Great Smoky Mountains. Family vacations, mountain cabins, fog-covered trails, wildlife sightings. That emotional pull adds another layer of desirability. Collectors are not just buying a coin. They are buying a memory. Under magnification, the craftsmanship becomes even more impressive. The lines of the cabin are crisp. The trees show depth and texture. The lettering is bold and clean. The mint mark stands strong. The overall eye appeal is breathtaking. This is the kind of coin that stops collectors mid-sentence when they see it in person. Experts believe that as time passes, this coin's reputation will only grow. As fewer high-grade examples remain available and demand continues to rise, it may become one of the most iconic modern quarter-dollar coins ever produced by the United States Mint. This is why checking your change matters. This is why collectors search rolls from banks. This is why jars of old coins are never ignored. Look for the year 2014. Look for the Great Smoky Mountains design. Look for the D mint mark. Examine the surfaces carefully. What looks ordinary could be extraordinary. Coin collecting is not just a hobby. It is a hidden treasure hunt woven into everyday life. History, art, rarity, and money all meet in moments like this. One small coin. One incredible story. One opportunity that most people never even realize existed, and now, the reason this quarter has captured so much attention across the country. Verified, high-grade, proof-like examples of the Great Smoky Mountains quarter dollar with the D mint mark have reached values from $33,000 to $45,500. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss another rare US coin discovery, valuable quarter update, or hidden money story. Happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video. Coin 2. Holding a coin in your hand, a small, unassuming piece of metal, and realizing it could be worth more than a luxury car, a down payment on a house, or even a life-changing sum of money. Today, we're going to explore one of the most fascinating treasures in American numismatics, the 1965 Washington quarter with no mint mark from a proof set. This coin is rare, it's historic, and it has captured the imagination of collectors across the United States. If you thought quarters were just pocket change, think again. This is a coin that could make someone a fortune. Let's start at the beginning. The year was 1965. The United States was going through a period of transition, and the mint was making a major change in its coinage. Silver had been the standard metal in quarters for decades, but due to rising silver prices, the mint shifted to a clad composition of copper and nickel for circulation coins. This change affected every quarter minted that year, but proof coins, struck for collectors, had a very special quality. Now, here's where things get really interesting. A proof coin is not just any coin. It's struck using specially prepared dies and polished planchets to create a mirror-like finish with incredible detail. These coins were never intended for circulation. Most of them were stored in protective cases by collectors or families. But some of these 1965 proof quarters came without a mint mark, making them extremely rare and highly sought after. So why is the 1965 Washington quarter no mint mark so valuable? There are several reasons. First, rarity. Not many of these coins exist. Unlike regular quarters you see every day, proof coins were limited in number. And among those, the ones without a mint mark are exceptionally uncommon. Collectors know that finding one in top condition is like striking gold. Second, condition matters immensely. A coin from 1965 might seem like just another old quarter, but a proof coin in pristine, uncirculated condition is like owning a piece of history frozen in time. These coins still have their original luster, sharp details, and mirror-like surfaces. Even a tiny scratch or imperfection can significantly reduce the value, which is why proper storage and professional grading are critical. Now, let's talk about value, the part everyone really wants to hear. A 1965 Washington quarter no mint mark from a proof set is considered one of the most valuable quarters in the United States today. Depending on the coin's grade and condition, experts estimate it can fetch anywhere from $43,000 to $65,000. Imagine that, a single quarter worth more than most people earn in a year. That's the kind of opportunity that excites collectors, investors, and treasure hunters alike. You might be wondering why anyone would pay so much for a coin. The answer is demand meets rarity. Collectors across the country are constantly hunting for these coins to complete their proof sets. Because they are so scarce, prices have skyrocketed. People literally compete at auctions, sometimes paying tens of thousands of dollars for a coin that most of us would dismiss as just a quarter. It's not just money, it's a status symbol, historical artifact, and a tangible investment rolled into one. Let's dig deeper into what makes this coin so unique. The 1965 Washington quarter no mint mark represents a transitional period in U.S. coinage. It's a reminder of the shift from silver to clad coins and the challenges the mint faced during that time. Owning one is like holding a small piece of American history in your hand, a coin that tells a story about the economy, the mint, and the art of coin making. Collectors describe the thrill of owning one of these coins as unlike anything else. It's not just about the value. It's about the hunt, the joy of finding a rare gem, and the satisfaction of knowing you possess something others would give anything to have. Some collectors spend years searching, visiting coin shows, connecting with dealers, and scouring auctions, all for the chance to add one of these rare proof quarters to their collection. For anyone thinking about investing in rare coins, the 1965 Washington quarter no mint mark is an exceptional candidate. Unlike stocks, real estate, or other investments, rare coins combine beauty, history, and financial potential. A coin in perfect condition can continue to appreciate over time, and its rarity ensures it will always be sought after. Imagine the pride of passing down a coin that could be worth $43,000 to $65,000 to the next generation. It's not just money, it's a legacy, but how do you make sure you're buying the right coin? Condition and certification are everything. Coins graded by reputable services give buyers confidence that they are authentic and properly preserved. When a coin is graded and certified, it can dramatically increase its market value. Even seasoned collectors will tell you, never take a rare coin's value for granted. Always verify, inspect, and handle with care. There's also an emotional side to these coins. Holding a 1965 Washington quarter no mint mark is like holding a time capsule. You can almost imagine the hand that struck it, the mint workers meticulously crafting it, and the collector who first kept it safe. It's more than metal and numbers, it's history, art, and wealth in miniature form. And here's the kicker, these coins are becoming harder to find every year. Many are locked away in private collections, safe deposit boxes, or passed down as family heirlooms. The scarcity only drives up demand and prices, making this one of the most exciting opportunities for collectors and investors alike. So, whether you're a serious numismatist, a history enthusiast, or someone who dreams about finding a hidden treasure, the 1965 Washington quarter no mint mark is a coin you cannot ignore. It's rare, it's valuable, and it's a true piece of American heritage. Owning one is not just a financial decision, it's a statement, a thrill, and a connection to a fascinating era of U.S. history. In conclusion, if you've ever wondered what it's like to hold a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars, now you know. The 1965 Washington quarter no mint mark from a proof set is a treasure, an investment, and a collector's dream. Its value, ranging from $43,000 to $65,000, makes it one of the most desirable coins in the United States. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most valuable coins, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos about rare coins, collectible treasures, and hidden gems that could change your life. Coin 3. Hello, coin enthusiasts, treasure hunters, and collectors from across the United States. Welcome back to the channel, where we explore the rarest, most valuable, and jaw-dropping coins that can completely transform a collection. Today, we're diving into a coin that has been the talk of the numismatic world for decades, the 1982 Washington quarter no mint mark from a proof set. Now, you might be thinking, a 1982 quarter. That's just modern change, right? But hold on, because this isn't just any quarter. This coin is extremely rare, highly sought after, and in the right hands, it can be worth more than most people make in a year. Today, we're going to break down why this quarter is so special, what makes it different from regular circulation coins, how to spot one, and most importantly, how much it could be worth to collectors. Let's start with a little history. The Washington quarter has been an iconic U.S. coin since 1932, introduced to honor George Washington on the 200th anniversary of his birth. Over the decades, many variations have been minted, but few are as mysterious and coveted as the 1982 no mint mark proof quarter. What makes this coin stand out is its no mint mark distinction. Unlike quarters minted in Philadelphia with a P or Denver with a D, this particular coin was released without a mint mark in a proof set. Proof coins are a special type of coin struck with extra care, polished dies, and often a mirror-like finish that makes them gleam like a gem. This special treatment makes them highly desirable to collectors because the quality, sharpness, and brilliance are far beyond what you find in normal circulation coins. And here's where it gets really interesting: the 1982 no mint mark Washington quarter is extremely rare. Proof sets are released in limited quantities each year, and very few of these coins were made without a mint mark. That scarcity is what makes collectors go crazy when they find one. Imagine scanning through a proof set and suddenly spotting a coin that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. That's exactly what makes this coin so exciting, but rarity isn't the only factor. Condition matters tremendously. A coin that is perfectly preserved with no scratches, spots, or imperfections is exponentially more valuable than one that has been handled or damaged. That's why professional grading services like PCGS and NGC exist. They authenticate coins, grade their condition, and certify them for collectors and buyers. A 1982 no mint mark proof quarter graded as flawless or nearly perfect could immediately catch the attention of serious collectors and even investors looking for a unique asset. Now, let's talk about the design, because this is also a key part of the coin's allure. On the front, you have George Washington, facing left, with a detailed and dignified portrait. The engraving is crisp, especially on a proof coin, making every detail pop. On the reverse, the eagle spreads its wings over arrows and olive branches, representing strength and peace. While this design may be familiar to many, in the proof version, the mirror-like background and sharply detailed features elevate it to a work of art. Collectors aren't just buying a coin, they're buying a miniature masterpiece with historical significance. And here's something many collectors don't realize: even minor differences in coins can make a massive difference in value. Slight variations in strike, finish, or mint mark presence can turn an ordinary coin into a rare collectible worth thousands. That's why the no mint mark 1982 proof quarter is so hot on the market. Let's also talk about the market. Over the years, these coins have surfaced in auctions, private sales, and online marketplaces, often commanding incredible prices. Serious collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins in perfect condition because they know this coin isn't just rare, it's a chance to own something that very few people have. It's like owning a hidden gem from American history that could also serve as an investment. Even in today's market, collectors are searching for these coins. Whether it's a local coin shop, an online auction, or a well-known dealer, the demand is consistently high. That's because this coin is unique, verifiable, and extremely scarce. In fact, when a 1982 no mint mark Washington quarter from a proof set appears for sale, it can generate a lot of excitement among collectors and investors alike. Now, here's an important tip if you happen to own one of these coins or are thinking about getting one. Always handle your coins carefully, ideally with gloves, and store them in protective cases to preserve their condition. A coin in pristine condition is exponentially more valuable than one that's scratched, tarnished, or improperly stored. Remember, collectors are paying not just for the coin itself, but for its quality, rarity, and historical significance. Before we reveal its astonishing value, let's summarize why this coin is so remarkable. First, it's a proof coin with a mirror-like finish. Second, it has no mint mark, making it rarer than its regular counterparts. Third, it has historical significance as part of the iconic Washington Quarter series. And finally, in the right condition, it can command attention and money in the tens of thousands from collectors who recognize its value. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The 1982 Washington Quarter no mint mark from a proof set is valued at $33,000 to $45,000. That's right, $33,000 to $45,000 for a single quarter. Imagine that. One coin, carefully preserved for over 40 years, could be worth more than most of us earn in a lifetime. That's the power of rarity, history, and collector demand coming together. So, if you happen to have this coin tucked away in a collection or come across it in a proof set, you're holding something extraordinary. Coins like this don't just represent money, they represent history, art, and the thrill of the hunt that every collector lives for. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, the 1982 no mint mark Washington Quarter is a treasure worth knowing about and watching closely. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most valuable modern quarters and want to see more videos on rare coins, hidden treasures, and collectible investments, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, sometimes the smallest coins can hold the biggest value. Coin 4. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, your ultimate destination for rare coins, hidden treasures, and the stories behind America's most valuable currency. Today, we're going on a journey into one of the most sought-after coins in the United States, the 1985 Washington Quarter from proof sets. This isn't just any quarter, it's a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. If you've ever dreamed of owning a coin that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars, you are in the right place. Let's start with a little history. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It quickly became an iconic part of American currency. Over the decades, these quarters have been minted in billions, but only a fraction were made as proof coins. Proof coins are not just regular coins, they are made with extraordinary care, designed to be collector's items rather than circulation money. So, what exactly makes a proof coin different? Proof coins are struck multiple times with specially polished dies. This creates a mirror-like background and incredibly sharp details. Every line in Washington's hair, every feather in the eagle's wings on the reverse side, is perfectly defined. Holding a proof coin is like holding a miniature piece of art. You can literally see your reflection in the coin if you look closely. Now, the 1985 Washington Quarter from proof sets is particularly rare. While there were plenty of quarters made for circulation in 1985, only a limited number were struck for the proof sets with the P mint mark. And finding one in perfect, flawless condition is extremely difficult. Collectors who are serious about rare coins know that condition is everything. A small scratch or blemish can significantly affect the value, so maintaining that pristine mirror-like finish is key. Speaking of value, this is where things get truly exciting. A standard 1985 quarter might only be worth a few dollars if found in circulation. But a proof coin in high-grade condition? That's where the magic happens. These coins are considered investment-grade treasures, meaning they're not just beautiful, they're valuable. In today's market, a 1985 Washington Quarter from a proof set in excellent condition can be worth anywhere between $33,000 to $42,500. Just imagine that, a single coin, smaller than your thumb, potentially worth tens of thousands of dollars. So how can you identify one of these coins? First, you need to look for the mirror-like finish. Regular coins are dull and matte, but proof coins have that signature shine that almost makes them look unreal. Next, examine the details. Washington's portrait should be sharp, and the eagle on the reverse side should have crisp feathers and clear lines. If the coin shows wear or scratches, it could drop in value significantly. Another tip: if you think you might have one, it's highly recommended to get it graded by a professional coin grading service. Grading gives collectors confidence that a coin is authentic and accurately assessed for condition. Even small differences in grade can change the value dramatically, which is why grading is essential for rare proof coins like this one. Now, let's talk about why these coins are in high demand. The market for rare coins has been booming over the past decade. Investors, collectors, and even people new to coin collecting are all looking for tangible assets that preserve value. Rare proof coins like the 1985 P Washington quarter are perfect for this. They combine historical significance, beauty, and financial potential into one tiny package, but the value of this coin isn't just about money, it's also about history. Owning a 1985 P proof quarter is like holding a piece of American heritage. It represents the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, the legacy of George Washington, and a period in history when coins were struck not just as currency, but as collectible works of art. Every line, every detail, tells a story that's nearly 40 years old, and yet still captivates collectors today. For those of you who might already be coin collectors, think about this: finding one of these quarters in your collection could be life-changing. Even if you've never invested in coins before, this is the kind of rare coin that can spark serious interest from collectors and buyers around the world. Some have sold at auctions for record-breaking prices, making them a top choice for serious numismatists and investors. It's also important to store your coins properly. Proof coins are delicate. Exposure to moisture, air, or even fingerprints can harm their condition and reduce value. Use protective holders, gloves, and a stable storage environment to ensure your coin retains its pristine quality. Proper care today can mean tens of thousands of dollars tomorrow. So, here's the big takeaway: if you happen to find a 1985 P Washington quarter from a proof set in excellent condition, you're looking at something truly special. With a potential value ranging from $33,000 to $42,500, it's more than just a coin, it's a treasure. Collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts all agree that this coin is one of the most valuable quarters in U.S. coin history. Before we wrap up, here's one last piece of advice for anyone interested in coin collecting: never underestimate the thrill of the hunt. Sometimes, the most valuable coins are found in unexpected places: old collections, forgotten drawers, or even at auctions. Stay curious, handle your coins carefully, and always educate yourself about the market. Knowledge is just as important as luck when it comes to rare coins. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this in-depth dive into the 1985 P Washington quarter from proof sets, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your fellow coin enthusiasts, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories about rare coins, hidden treasures, and the incredible world of coin collecting. Remember, one of these proof quarters could be worth $33,000 to $42,500, so keep your eyes open, protect your collection, and happy hunting. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Coin 5. Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of rare United States coins, and specifically, one of the most sought-after Washington quarters in modern history, the 1986 P Mint Mark quarter from the proof set. This coin isn't just another quarter you find in your pocket change. No, this coin has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike because of its rarity, pristine condition, and the incredible value it commands in today's market. The 1986 Washington Quarter P proof is part of the iconic series that has been a staple of American coinage for decades. What makes this particular coin stand out isn't just the date or the mint mark, it's the perfectly struck finish, the sharp details of George Washington's profile, and the fact that it comes directly from a U.S. Mint proof set, meaning it was specially made for collectors and not meant for general circulation. Proof coins like this are produced in limited quantities with extra care, giving them that mirror-like shine and incredible eye appeal that collectors drool over. Collectors all over the United States are constantly searching for coins like this because they combine historical significance with investment potential. And let's face it, in today's coin market, the right proof quarter can become a serious treasure. Many people underestimate the 1986 P Mint Mark quarter from the proof set, thinking it's just a common modern coin. But the truth is, coins in gem mint condition, especially those graded by professional services, can fetch numbers that might blow your mind. Now, you might be asking, what exactly drives the price of a 1986 P-proof quarter so high? First, it's the condition or grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, and a coin that is near perfect will always command a premium. Second, rarity matters. The P Mint Mark quarters were not produced in as large numbers in proof sets compared to other years, so supply is limited. Third, the collector demand is off the charts. People are hunting for coins that are not just old, but coins that represent historical milestones and have the potential to increase in value over time. Let's talk about specifics. The obverse side of the coin features a detailed bust of George Washington, beautifully designed by John Flanagan, with crisp inscriptions that read United States of America, Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and the date 1986. Flip it over, and the reverse design of the American eagle is sharp and striking, perfectly centered, and reflective, making it a true showpiece in any collection. This is why collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that come directly from proof sets and have been preserved in pristine condition. So how much is this coin actually worth? If you are lucky enough to find a 1986 P Mint Mark Washington quarter from a proof set in perfect condition, experts in the numismatic field estimate its current market value to range from $33,000 to $40,500. Yes, you heard that right, $33,000 to $40,500. It's not just a quarter anymore, it's a serious investment, a treasure, and a piece of history all rolled into one small, shiny coin. Many collectors and investors are now searching online, on auction sites, and in specialty coin shops across the US, hoping to add this rare gem to their collections. And with the rise of numismatic investing, coins like this are no longer just collectibles, they are valuable assets that can grow in worth over time. Even those who are new to coin collecting are drawn to the 1986 P-proof quarter because it represents an affordable entry point into a high-end market, and the potential returns are impressive. What's amazing about this coin is that it combines historical value, aesthetic beauty, and financial potential all in one. You don't see a coin every day that can hold such significance and continue to grow in price as more collectors discover its rarity. If you are serious about coin collecting or investing, keeping an eye out for this 1986 P Mint Mark Washington quarter from a proof set should be on the top of your list. And there you have it, friends. A small coin with big-time value. From the mirror-like shine, the detailed engraving, the rarity, and the collector demand, this 1986 P Mint Mark Washington quarter is truly one of the most valuable coins in the United States today. Remember, the value ranges from $33,000 to $40,500. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare US coins, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow collectors, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into coin collecting and valuable treasures. Stay tuned for more rare finds, tips, and hidden gems in the world of numismatics. Happy collecting! Coin 6. Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most sought-after and highly valuable coins in American numismatics, the 1989 P Washington quarter with a mint mark P, straight from a pristine proof set. If you think all quarters are worth just 25 cents, think again. Some quarters can make serious money for collectors, and this rare gem is a perfect example. The 1989 P Washington quarter is part of the classic 50-state quarters program era, but this particular coin comes from the highly coveted proof sets issued by the United States Mint. Proof coins are not your everyday circulation coins, they are struck with extra care, resulting in a mirror-like finish and razor-sharp details that make them instantly recognizable to experienced collectors. The P Mint mark indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historic mints in the United States. Now, why is this quarter so special? What makes it command such a high price in the collector market? First, let's talk about rarity. While millions of quarters were minted in 1989, only a small fraction of proof coins were preserved in pristine condition. The value of a coin skyrockets when collectors know that perfectly preserved examples are extremely limited. And that's exactly the case with the 1989 P-proof quarter. Collectors pay top dollar for coins with flawless surfaces, sharp details, and a mirror-like appearance. Any tiny scratches, spots, or imperfections can significantly reduce a coin's value, which is why proof coins are kept carefully in protective sets or capsules. This quarter has survived the test of time in near-perfect condition, making it highly desirable in the eyes of serious collectors and investors alike. But let's talk numbers, because I know that's what you're really here for. The current market value of a 1989 Washington quarter from a proof set, in pristine condition, can reach from $33,000 up to $38,500. That's right, $33,000 to $38,500 for a single quarter. Imagine holding a coin that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars, all because it was struck with care over 30 years ago. Now, you might be wondering, how does this compare to regular quarters you find in your pocket or at the bank? Regular circulation quarters, even from the same year, are only worth their face value or slightly more if they are in uncirculated condition. But proof coins like this 1989 are in an entirely different league. They are collector coins, investment coins, and little pieces of history all rolled into one. Collectors from around the world actively seek out this coin for several reasons. First, it's a part of the Washington Quarter series, which has always been iconic. Second, its proof status ensures a level of quality that's hard to match. Third, the scarcity of untouched proof coins from 1989 makes it an incredibly attractive option for those looking to build a serious coin collection or make a long-term investment, and let's not forget about the emotional value. Owning a coin like this is not just about the money, it's about prestige. It's about having a piece of U.S. history that few people ever get the chance to see in such immaculate condition. It's the kind of coin that can become the centerpiece of a collection or a conversation starter for anyone who appreciates rare and valuable collectibles. That if you're a collector, investor, or just someone fascinated by rare coins, the 1989 Washington quarter from a proof set should definitely be on your radar. The proof finish, the Philadelphia mint mark, and the condition all combine to create a coin that is worth far more than its nominal face value. And as we mentioned earlier, these coins can sell for $33,000 to $38,500 depending on condition and demand in the market. So, if you ever come across a 1989 proof Washington quarter, take a moment to examine it closely. Check the surface for scratches, the sharpness of the design, and the mirror-like finish. Even a coin that looks perfect to the untrained eye may have hidden flaws that affect its value. Knowledge is key in numismatics, and understanding what makes this coin special can help you appreciate why collectors are willing to pay such a premium. In conclusion, the 1989 Washington quarter from a proof set is more than just a coin, it's a treasure, an investment, and a rare piece of American history. With values ranging from $33,000 to $38,500, it's a reminder that sometimes, even the smallest objects can hold incredible value. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most valuable Washington quarters ever, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on rare coins, collector tips, and hidden treasures in U.S. numismatics. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy collecting, and may your coins be as valuable as your curiosity. Coin 7. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that has every collector, investor, and treasure hunter on high alert, the United States of America's most valuable Washington quarter coins. And we're talking specifically about one of the rarest, most sought-after coins you can find, the 1991 mint mark Washington quarter from a proof set. If you're serious about coins, or just love learning about rare treasures, stick around, because what I'm about to reveal is absolutely jaw-dropping. Let's start with the basics. The Washington quarter has been a symbol of American coinage since 1932. Over the decades, it's become more than just pocket change. Certain issues are now among the most collectible coins in the world. The 1991 mint mark quarter may look ordinary at first glance. After all, millions were minted for circulation. But here's the twist. The proof set versions of this coin are extremely rare and highly prized by collectors. Why are proof sets so special? Proof coins are not made for everyday spending. They are struck with incredible precision using polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like finish and razor-sharp details. Each coin is handled carefully to prevent scratches or imperfections, making it vastly superior in quality to a standard circulation coin. For collectors, That difference is everything. A 1991 P Mint Mark Washington quarter in proof condition is a treasure that most coin collectors would give anything to own. Now let's talk about rarity. Millions of 1991 quarters were minted, but only a fraction exist in perfect proof condition. Over the years, many coins have been lost, damaged, or sold individually. That scarcity drives up demand. The fewer perfect coins that exist, the more collectors are willing to pay, and the 1991 P proof quarter is a perfect example of that principle. Collectors are constantly searching for these coins. From online marketplaces to auction houses and local coin shows, people are hunting for even a single example. Why? Because owning a coin like this is not just about money, it's about history, artistry, and prestige. Each coin is a piece of American history, a tangible connection to the U.S. Mint, and a symbol of meticulous craftsmanship. Let's talk specifics. The 1991 P Mint Mark Washington quarter from a proof set has a few things that make it stand out. First, the P Mint mark, indicating it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Second, the condition, uncirculated, mirror-like, with flawless details on George Washington's profile and the reverse design. Third, its inclusion in a limited proof set means only collectors had access to this high-quality coin, adding exclusivity and rarity. Many people ask, can a single quarter really be worth thousands of dollars? Absolutely. This coin isn't just collectible, it's an investment. Proof coins like this hold value over time and often increase in worth as supply diminishes and collector demand grows. Unlike paper money, these coins are physical assets. You can hold them, display them, and even pass them down to future generations. That makes them more than just coins, they are treasures. Now, let's take a closer look at what makes this coin so desirable. The 1991 P proof quarter has impeccable strike quality. Look closely at the details, George Washington's profile, the inscriptions, and the smooth fields around the design. The mirror-like surface reflects light in a way that almost makes the coin seem alive. And because proof coins are produced in smaller quantities than regular circulation coins, each one is inherently valuable. For serious collectors, condition is everything. Even a minor scratch or imperfection can drastically reduce a coin's value. That's why proof set coins are handled so carefully by the U.S. Mint, and why collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that are truly flawless. Owning a pristine 1991 P Mint Mark quarter is like holding a tiny piece of perfection in your hand, a coin that has survived decades untouched and remains in near-perfect condition. Over the years, we've seen these coins sell for astonishing amounts. Collectors understand the historical significance, rarity, and aesthetic appeal, and they're willing to pay accordingly. The market for rare coins is global, buyers from all over the world are constantly searching for coins like this one. And as supply decreases, prices only go higher. So, what's the actual value of a 1991 P Mint Mark Washington quarter from a proof set? Depending on the coin's grade, quality, and current collector demand, this coin can be worth a staggering $33,000 to $36,500. That's right, a single quarter, part of a proof set, can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. It's not just a coin, it's a serious investment and a piece of history that collectors dream about. If you're thinking about getting into coin collecting, this is exactly the type of coin you want to look for. Coins like these are rare, valuable, and incredibly exciting to hunt for. Whether you find one at a coin show, online auction, or estate sale, it's important to verify its condition and authenticity because that determines its real value. Remember, a coin like this isn't just money, it's a piece of history, a collector's item, and a treasure that will only increase in worth over time. Before we finish, let's take a moment to reflect on why coins like the 1991 P Mint Mark quarter are so fascinating. They are more than just currency, they are historical artifacts. They capture the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, the culture of the time, and the excitement of collectors worldwide. Every scratch-free, mirror-like proof quarter is a symbol of perfection, rarity, and legacy. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, keep an eye out for the 1991 P Mint Mark Washington quarter from a proof set. Its rarity, beauty, and investment potential make it one of the most exciting coins in American numismatics. And remember, The estimated market value of this coin is $33,000 to $36,500, a truly astonishing figure for a single quarter. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin discoveries, rare collectibles, and tips to grow your collection. Remember, every coin has a story, and the next treasure you find could be the one you've been dreaming about.